Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr. Big Z, and welcome back to episode 5 of Banished to the Frontier. Now, technically, this is episode 4, part 2 in a way, as episode 4 and 5 were both shot and recorded in the same sitting. In the interest of time, I decided to split the episodes into two 40-ish minute episodes instead of having one long hour and 20, hour and a half long video. So there may be some things that appear to be double asked in episode 4 and episode 5. I do apologize for that in advance. Now with that being said, let's jump right back into it, right where we were, and let's pick up right where we left off in episode 4. 22. I was 5 under. That's actually pretty surprising. Now 22, I'm going to try to remember that number. We are most likely, just based on money right now, we are most likely going to plant grass in all 3 of these fields. I'm expecting at least double, maybe even triple the amount we got. Not only were some of these fields, to make this test proper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unload a half-empty bale or half-full bale. I'm going to unload 466 liters of grass right on the side here. I'll try to remember that this is a partial bale. Now, what button do I need to press? Unload a partial bale again. Unload unfinished bale. Sweet. So I think, pretty sure that mod is just called unload bales early. I always find it weird that a full 3,500 liters of grass weighs 620 kilograms. 465 liters of grass weighs 620 kilograms. Don't get it. I kind of wish they broke that down a little more proportionally, but I am good with it. It should allow me to do a solid test starting from zero, starting from an empty trailer next time we are into it. So, we have 22 bales. I need to pick up 22 bales, technically kind of 23, down there at the bottom left corner of my F1 menu. Let's first off drop this off. And let's take a look at the shop, because I'm not the biggest fan of picking up bales manually with any type of bale forks unless I need to. Now, since we have so many bales, something like this might be, and once again, I have a ton of mods downloaded. If I see a mod anytime I log in, I will most likely grab it. 50,000 for this. 24 bales, I'd be able to neatly store all of my bales on this bale trailer. And I don't like calling this autoload because autoload means something in the FS community. But this does automatically pick up loads and, pick up bales and puts them in a nice load. Now, something like this is affordable. I don't know if all of my bales will be able to fit on it, but one thing is for sure, I will need to move them manually. I can do that with something like this attached to my front loader, I hope, because logically, let's rewind. Getting ahead of myself here. Nope, I already have a baler. I need a wrapper first. So, okay, well, that doesn't leave me much options. I am going to go with a smaller wrapper. I did want to go with this bigger pull behind. $27,000. Is anything on sale? No, not lucky. Not that lucky, at least. Let's go ahead and let's buy this smaller Gowil. I need to figure out how to pronounce that. What does that say? Roller support. Ooh, roller support. I do like the idea of roller support. Yeah, let's pay for that. Front load and 3-point. Perfect. Telehandler, don't need that. Front load, yeah, sweet. This might almost be also able to replace, not necessarily, but forks. Let's go with white. It's just, it stands out. It's easy to see, contrasting against the grass. $17,500 gone, and we are sadly down to our last $6,000 for now. So something else I did. Ooh, we are expecting 7 to 8 centimeters of, I'm gonna guess, snow. It might be rain, because it is above freezing right now. This is the first time we are getting outside of fog, and I don't think the fog I experienced and the fog I spoke to you guys about was the heaviest the fog could be. But we see in the top right-ish corner where our weather and other game info is, we are expecting 7 to 8 centimeters of something. Let's take a quick pause and let's look at the weather charts real quick. So, yeah, this says snow. It should dip below 0 around midnight. I'm glad I'm seeing this now because, you know, it kind of makes me want to say, let's get these bales wrapped. Let's get them wrapped before the moisture falls, whether it be rain or snow. Let's get them wrapped up. I would love to have some type of shelter for them. But for now, we're just going to kind of stick them in a, I don't want to say a corner, but we're going to stick them aside and worry about that later. It is 2:15, almost p.m., and we need to... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Let's put that on the front, I suppose. Oh, wrong button. Okay. I'm gonna leave that up here for now. I might as well bring that down because I feel like I might as well bring the grass roller, even though it's not going to be needed for months. That trailer is not needed right now, and I'll most likely not need it, like I said, until I'm bringing something back down from the shop. So we have some work to do. In this episode, we still, and I don't know how long I've been recording now, this time lapse has really thrown me off, but we have bale wrapping, and then we have some, what do you call it, we have plowing to do. We're going to break ground. Like one of my subscribers, what I consider a long-term channel friend, mentioned, we're going to smell the dirt, the fresh earth being ripped up, turned over, and turned into a field. Like I mentioned before, I am going to try to keep these fields as close to the mowed area. It might be a little hard. I might go a little over or a little under the line. Hopefully the grass grows back if I am short. But let's go first person in cab view. Let's see if I can work this out. So let's unfold. That makes sense. Unfolds nicely. Let's lower. Okay, cool. That makes sense. We can see our roller doing its thing. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna swing straight in here. Perfect. I don't even need to turn it on now. I should have thought of this before. First off, let's open the F1 menu. Make sure that auto drop is off. Current start mode manually. I did not start that manually. I'm gonna test that out next because I don't think that was what I would call manually. I just drove straight into that and it worked. If that's manual, I wonder what automatic is like. And I am really starting to get messy all over my area. Cool, we'll tuck that right there. And I think, in terms of where I'm going to store my bales, let's just put them all right here in the middle. What could possibly go wrong? It's centrally located. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So, once again, let's pop open the F1 menu and let's go unload. Sweet. I like that. Now, I'm going to test out what automatic means. Let's press Z. It is current start mode automatic. Before I do that, yeah, you cannot actually power it on, so that's interesting. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to drive up to it. Okay. Started just like it did when it was manually. Now I don't want it to hit the other one. I want to get close enough in case it automatically unloads. Okay, yeah. That is... Current start mode automatically is the start of the drop, apparently. I'm going to turn that back to manually because I want all of these bales I am picking up to be dropped right here in this area, so that whenever I'm ready to put them wherever I'm going to put them... Is that something I can get rid of? Yeah, let's get rid of this. There are, I think, like 5 of these laying around the property. I'll try my best to get rid of them as I come across them. Okay, so 2 down, 20 to go. I'm probably not going to. You know what? Let's time lapse this. I guess I need to lower it first. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this into another time lapse. To me, this is something brand new, not just to me, but also to you as viewers of this series. I'm sure you might have seen this before. It'll probably be about a 2-minute time lapse with some music, so if you do not want to see it, skip forward. But if you care about me, you'll let it flow through. As I struggle to line that up, but we are good. Let's keep getting it done. Okay, so we ran out of wrap. So I decided might as well grab the front load attacher, swap the bale wrapper to the rear, and I'm going to buy 2 things. First off, foremost, I'm going to buy some more Ranny wrap. I'm going to buy 1. Yeah, oh geez, that's very expensive. $3,900. Are the prices the same? Yeah, they are. Okay, so I'm going to buy 1 of these. Damn, that's expensive. And then oh, geez, that is very expensive. At least these are cheaper, because I will need round bale net soon-ish. I can see 5 of them there. But if this does work, what is that? A bumper. What do I need a bump? Oh, that's actually a pretty nice bumper. Either way, focusing. I need to buy forks. Now, I was thinking about waiting for this to come on sale, but realistically, forks are pretty cheap, or they should be pretty cheap. I know I passed one. That is base game. That's kind of surprisingly expensive. These Aloe, I like that company. Aloe. Now, are these movable? Because that looks pretty wide. And like the first log forks I bought, the modded ones, I don't want to have to sell them. I do lose a slight amount of money, mind you. Those are much cheaper. I don't even know. Those ones should move as well. Either way, I'm going to buy the cheaper ones. I'm going to buy these modded ones here. Sweet. So $3,900 plus $964 gone. Now, we were able to wrap 20 bales. I don't know if I said that already. Let's fire up the engine first. I don't know if I said that already, but let's see if this stack of palleted granny wrap is actually properly representing sweet 2. So we took 2, we put 2 on. I'm good with that. Let's pull forward. Let's get our new forks attached. I'm not the best, and I'll say it now, I'm not the best with forks that are not attached to a forklift. Put me first person with forklifts, I am pretty good, I think so. But tractors are a little different. I cannot see where my forks are. Let's see if I can line up with it. Okay, so that is pretty wide. Starting to regret my purchase already. Let's see, F1 menu, if I could narrow these down. Nope, not that way, not that way. Nope, that's just the... Okay, that is good. Okay, sweet, I like that. And I like how choppy it is, because like they are sitting in grooves. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that on my... Nope, of course, those are... Sweet. Okay, so I can do that on my control panel as well. And it is already pre-loaded. So, let's pick these up. Let's lower that down. Tilt that forward. Pick these up. Now tilt them back. Sweet. So whatever type of binding is attaching those boxes together, it is working beautifully. They're going to stay there. Let's get back down to the property, and I'm going to see if I can do the last 3 bales. Technically, we have 2 full bales at 3,500 liters left to pick up, and then I'm going to let our last bale be the smallest bale, and I'm going to run a test, probably very obvious answers, but I'm going to wrap that last bale, the smallest bale last. I'm going to see if A, it changes the weight after it gets wrapped, and then B, if it if it ferments any faster into silage than the bales that are fully 3,500 liters. I think in real life it would make sense for less product to ferment faster. Maybe not, but either way, not only am I going to put that aside, I have 20 there. I forgot about the 23rd bale. I was going to do 4 rows of 5 for 20, and then I was going to put 2 on the side, but I forgot about that last small 400 odd liter bale. One thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to take these forks off. Hopefully I don't lose my pallet of Ranny wrap. But what I want to do is I want to try this first person, Control Y. Nope, wrong button. How do I turn my tractor around? Left shift B. Sweet. Nice. Okay, so we're going to do this. I almost said in reverse, but technically we are not in reverse. We are exactly how we need to be. So this definitely feels, I want to say, kind of normal. Especially since you're turning it the right direction. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I really do like that. And our forks are fine. It feels weird seeing the tractor like that operate, kind of like a forklift where it's rear steering. Let's bump that one forward, pull back a little bit, and drop that one off. Sweet, and 2 more to go. Okay, and last thing to test here. So you can see all of my 20 bales on the left hand there, the 4x5 stack or 4x5 sorting filing system, either way, are nicely on their sides. The first time I did this, it was an accident. The second time, the one right in front of me here, was on purpose, a test. And this third one is going to be a demonstration to you all. So, if you put the bale wrapper on the ground and unload there, it falls off nicely on its side. Now, if you, for whatever reason, want them to be on their end so that they don't roll away or whatever else it may be, maybe this is how you like to stack and rack your bales, by lifting this bale wrapper slightly off the ground and then unloading, it tips nicely on its end. That's pretty nice. I do like that. So 23 bales wrapped, 22 of them are 3,500 liters, and then we have one, let me get back to it, and then we have one that is 400 and something odd liters. Let's see how much that is. Yeah, 465 liters. Now, I did want to see how much do we have. So 3,520, I'm using a calculator here. 3,522 times, or 3,500 times 22 equals 77,000 liters of currently grass fermenting into silage. If I go to prices, I guess I could have also just checked here. The value of this, if it was sold as grass, would be 3,847. Now, I think silage is approximately double the price of grass. So first off, let's find grass. Grass is selling for $50 per 1,000 liters. Wow, that's not very good at all. Small fluctuation, $9 between its highest in January next month, which is pretty convenient, and $41 at its peak in July. I scroll down to the S's. It took me a while to figure out that this menu was sorted alphabetically. But if we go down to silage, here we go. We go from 50 at its peak to 124 at its peak this month. So unfortunately, we are going to drop down. We are going to drop down and lose. Oh, that's just $3. That's fine. But we are going to lose $3 worth per 1,000 liters. But it's still 2.5 times roughly. I think I did the math on that. Yeah, 2.5 or so times more expensive if you sell it as silage. So we have a good bit of money. If it was 3,000, let's go back to our finances. If it was prices, yes, our time saving stock check. We're showing almost $4,000, let's call it. So if I do that times 5, I should be looking at $10,000 worth of silage if I am able to sell it at some point soon. We can see that some of the earlier ones that we wrapped are already at 3%, some 2%. That's pretty good, pretty good. And then I'll use this one here as a marker just to make sure that all of these will be fermented once that's fermented. So cool. We have mowed, we have baled, and we have wrapped. We are running out of gas. I'm still driving in reverse. This is awkward. Let's turn back around. Disappearing magic trick there. Perfect. But let's get this rack of Ranny Wrap laid down somewhere safe. I do like how I have all of my grass equipment kind of over here to one side. So let's go ahead and get this set down. Let's get this disconnected. Let's get that disconnected. And then let's find a good place for this bale wrapper just off to the side between the front mower and the windrower. Feels good. And yeah, it's right beside the rack of stacks of Rani wrap. Let's lower this down, disconnect, and cool. So we are still expecting 7 to 8 centimeters of snow sometime soon. Almost 5:15 in the evening. Hit some lights. We have two things to do. First and foremost, we need to plow. We don't need to plow right now. And you know what? I might not do it in this order either. We need to get some contracts done. Field number 2 for $2,000 expires in 6 hours. Let's go ahead and let's... Ooh, wait. I don't know if I should have done that. I can't afford a plow right now, actually. Yeah. I cannot afford a plow. I've backed myself into a corner. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, well, I did not expect this to happen. So, I asked a question earlier in the video. I'm pretty sure it was this episode. It is now time to figure out what is the consequence for not completing a contract. The way I'm going to play this is I have told the owner, the city, the town, the area, whatever it may be, that I have accepted a plow contract on field 2. I am not allowed to cancel that contract and pick another contract. Obviously, I have the logging equipment, and if I had thought about this a little bit more, I would be doing some logging right now. But it is what it is. I'm stuck with the decisions I have made. This will teach me a valuable lesson of double-checking your finances before you go ahead and accept contracts, and maybe also being a bit more observant of my funds. So, let me know in the comment section down below what you think my consequence should be. It could be something financial. Maybe I have to pay out a fee. Hopefully not. It could be something more game mechanic-y, where maybe I'm stuck in first person for an episode or for a day of in-gameness. Maybe I have to play at not 5 times speed, but 10. I don't know what the increments are, and I don't want to fast forward too much. Let's see, what are 2 increments? So this is 5, next is 6, 10, 15, 30. Yeah, so maybe I have to play at a slightly faster speed. Let me know. I'll do some thinking, and if I get no responses whatsoever, I will decide something on my own. But this is something that I think could be pretty interesting to have a little bit of community involvement. So yeah, that's where we are. I don't think there's anything else I can do in the month of December. I think I'm going to... Oh, I can chop down... I did mark 2 trees. I did mark 2 trees to be cut down. There are 2 trees by the edge of this field that I feel are too close to the edge. So I do want to chop those trees down. Maybe I'll be able to hustle, get them done in time. If I do end up selling these trees and make enough money from the trees to afford a plow, I will let you know. However, these trees are the trees I hate lifting. However, it will only be these 2 trees. Of course, if I got really desperate, I could start cutting down 3, 4, 5, maybe even 10 trees. Wood is pretty lucrative. I'm sure I would make enough money to afford a $8,000 plow pretty quick. But you know what? Since I marked these trees earlier, since they're not just random trees I'm going to chop down, let's see if we can get to the money we need to afford a plow. If we can afford a plow, I will buy a plow. I'll then complete the contract first, and I might even run out of time. Working at 5x speed, I might not have enough time in the day. Yeah, I need to finish it by midnight, I can only imagine. Yeah, this expires in 6 hours, 24 minutes, which lines up perfectly with midnight. Let's chop this down to 5-meter lengths, I decided. We're still on the clock. No matter what, we are on the clock. I am in a rush. I'm going to pick back up with you once I have sold or at the sawmill before I sell this wood. Yeah, let's see if we can get our way out of this. I would still love to know from you guys what you think a good punishment should be for missing a contract in the month. I'm sure once again there will be some other moments where I will probably fall victim to forgetfulness, to taking care of higher priority things around the farm or the homestead. Yeah, let me know. Let's get this done. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're just under $2,000. We need, I think, $8,000 for the plow that I want, ideally. If anything, I think $7,500 will cut it for the cheapest plow. For the cheapest plow available. Now, something else I saw in my comments, because trust me, guys, I read the comments all the time. If you wanna, and if I want to get rid of that annoying post-sell clicking sound, just unstrap the logs prior to selling them. Easy enough. Let's see if it works. It does, and we we are still short. Oh no, we're not. No, we are not. Oh yes, we are. Yes, we are. I thought I could accept that. We are not doing a log mission. Yeah, we are short. I'm pretty sure we're short. Yeah, we are a few dollars short, and I'm not going to cut any trees down. I said what I said. I still need to refill my tractor. Yeah, I need to refill my tractor. We are dangerously low to empty. That hurts. That I feel personally attacked with that one. Yeah, it's a shame. Either way, like I said before, I need some examples. I need some suggestions for what the... Why am I driving with ASWD or WSAWASD? Why am I driving with my keyboard? I have a steering wheel. A lot smoother. But sorry, I digress once again. I get back on point. We need to figure out... I need some suggestions for consequences to missing or failing to accomplish our contractual obligations to the town for our community service. Let me know in the comment section down below. I am going to think of some as well. And we shall press on into the month of January with some new goals. Our next goal is going to be able to A, afford a plow, and B, start to figure out if we can afford a seeder. We aren't able, I'm pretty sure we aren't able to even sow grass right now. Nope, we just missed it in November. So we have all of January and February before we're able to sow grass in March once again. So I have a few months to figure out exactly how. Let's see, I don't even know how much gas this is gonna take. But yeah, I have a few months to figure out how I'm going to afford a seeder. Let's see, how much are seeders? The cheapest seeder we can buy is $40,000. Wow. Wow, okay. 40,000, maybe 45. Any of these direct to drill? Yeah, this is direct drill. So, not necessarily that pertinent. It's only 3 meters, though. I guess you really are. Why would anyone ever buy this? If that's 3 meters and you require wheel weights, which I don't think that to be true. But if that's $39,500 for a 3 meter width, why not go for another 3 meter width? That's less horsepower, does all the same sowing crops that you can do with the other one. Has a larger tank. I guess you are paying $7,000 extra dollars, but I'll either be looking at this one on the cheaper side. No, that's not even that much cheaper. That's just $1,500 cheaper. So this is what I'm going to be looking for. Oh, we are done fueling. $241. So we are now sub 7,000. We need at least 1,000 to afford a plow. I might even try to get some other things like a stone picker. Nope. Probably not going to buy a stone picker, but once again, we have a few months, and we have plenty of trees to chop down. I'll figure that out. Some things I'm going to be looking for are a plow, are a seeder, a stone picker, normal roller, some type of fertilizer spreader, maybe one of these instead of a liquid sprayer. Yeah, we are growing. Our farm is growing. We are advancing, and I'm pretty happy about it. If we need, we can always chop down some trees to make a good bit of cash. But that is going to be it for me today. Once again, and as always, I do want to thank you guys, especially for making it to the end of the video and you are hearing this part. But I want to thank everyone that is watching, thank everyone that is subscribing, that is liking, that is commenting. It means a lot. It is great to see that we have finally hit 100 subscribers. Next up, I think my next milestone personally is going to be 250, some slow growth. I'm fine with that. 250, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. We are on our way up, and I am happy to be a part of it. And thank you for being a part of it as well. I'm Mr. Big Z. I hope you're all having a good day, and I'll see you all in the next episode.